All right, folks, I wanted to give you a quick demo on strain relief and protecting your solder connections. So sometimes if you're working with a sensor like a flex sensor, the potentiometer with its 3 prongs, or one of the photoresistors, or any type of sensor or LED, and you want to get it off the breadboard and into a prototype, sometimes the wires on them aren't really long enough to do that. So we have to solder some extension wires on there, like these, right? But if I just solder those on there, there's a chance that through motion or using the device, the wires bend and get crossed or get ripped off. This plastic material that flex sensors are made out of is particularly fragile too, and how those pins are in there. So I want to not only add wires, but I want to protect that connection too. So I'm going to show you how to do that really easily with just some hot glue and tape. The first step is attaching the wires. So I'm going to do that real quick with some solder. So you can see when I'm doing this, I just line these things up, so they're next to each other. The closer you can hold towards the joint you're soldering, the easier it will be to line the things up, and the less the wiggle. Okay, there's one. And with these sensors that are on this plastic film, you have to be particularly careful because it's easy to melt the plastic before your soldering is done. So you've got to be quick. Okay, so there we go. My 2 pins are soldered on there. But like I said, I could easily crush those together and make a short, so I don't want that. So all I have to do is use a little hot glue. Hot glue is an insulator, and so is tape. You can use masking tape, painter's tape, scotch tape. I actually don't find electrical tape is the best for this. But I'm gonna make a little piece of tape. I'm gonna take the hot glue, and I'm just gonna squeeze some glue on there. Enough to fill the gap between those pieces. And then I put the tape on that side I was gluing so that it covers the joint, a bit of the sensor and the wires, and then I fold it over. Being careful, I don't want to touch the glue because I don't want to burn myself. But once the tape's over it, I can quickly kind of pinch it together, and that will squeeze the glue in all the gaps there. And now I've got a good protected solder connection with some strain relief built into it. And like I said, you can do that with any other sensors that you need to add wires to, and now you can connect these to your circuit playground with the screws really easily.